This is the Unit 3 History exam. Look at the map above. What is the significance of the river marked with a star above? A. This river has religious significance for the Chinese. B. This river allowed China to trade with neighboring civilizations. C. This river was the birthplace of Chinese civilization. D. This river protected Chinese civilization from invasion. 2. The Silk Road was important because it allowed for the A. Exploration of China by the Roman army. B. Development of agriculture by the nomadic people of Central Asia. C. Movement of Chinese armies through Southeast Asia. D. Exchange of goods between Asia and the Middle East. 3. Which of the following was a characteristic belief of the Israelites? A. Everyone has a personal responsibility to follow God's laws. B. Kings and leaders must be obeyed in all circumstances. C. The God of Israel was more powerful than the gods of other nations. D. The Israelites must look to nature to fully understand God's will and laws. Number 4. Look at the map above. Refer to the route from star number 1 to star number 2, marked on the map above. Which of the following accurately describes this route? A. The route shows Abraham's journey from Mesopotamia to Canaan. B. The route shows Moses' journey when he led the Israelites out of Egypt. C. The route shows the flight of the Jews after the destruction of the Second Temple. D. The route shows the path of the Israelites when they were forced into captivity in Babylon. Number 5. How did the rule of King Cyrus II of Persia influence the Israelites? A. The Israelites were able to defeat the Phoenicians with the help of the Persians. B. The Israelites were forced to leave Jerusalem and adopt the Persian religion. C. The Israelites divided their kingdom into Israel and Judah. D. The Israelites were allowed to return to Judah after the Babylonian captivity. Number 6. How did Shi Huang unify Chinese civilization? A. Shi Huang established libraries throughout China and encouraged education. B. Shi Huang developed a common currency to be used throughout China. C. Shi Huang encouraged religious tolerance and constructed religious shrines. D. Shi Huang ordered that the Great Wall be torn down to support foreign trade. Number 7. The circle on the map above represents A. Asia Minor, B. The Sinai Peninsula, C. The Tibetan Plateau, D. The Fertile Crescent. Number 8. In China, the development of ethnocentrism was most influenced by A. Its strong relationship with foreign nations, B. A long history of democratic government, C. A strong belief in monotheism, D. its geographic isolation. Number 9. Which of the following was an accomplishment of King David? A. King David was anointed as the first king of Israel. B. King David established Jerusalem as the capital city of Israel. C. King David constructed the first temple in Jerusalem. D. King David received the 10 Commandments from God. Number 10. What was the mandate of heaven? A. The idea that the Chinese kings were descended from the gods. B. The idea that the Chinese should worship an all-powerful and personal God. C. The idea that the Chinese should make sacrifices to please the gods. D. The idea that Chinese kings ruled with the support of the gods. This is your short answer response. Directions. Study each source below. Then answer the question that follows. The map below shows the Qin and Han empires. The text states, as with any empire, the Han would require regional, local, bases of power in addition to their capital. Unlike other empires, the Han approached this problem with a particular eye to detail on how best create order. Throughout the empire, regional capitals were built on similar blueprints or layouts, with many similarities in the placement of official buildings, barracks for soldiers, and even marketplaces in capitals in both the north and the south. These capitals allowed judges to maintain justice the same way in each city, including an efficient way to collect taxes, all while making sure that each region had soldiers ready to establish order in the case of rebellion or protect the region area against foreign invaders until the larger imperial army could arrive. The Han Dynasty also greatly used the power of Confucius's teachings to guide their new empire. While they could not be standardized for hundreds of years later, the first imperial examinations based on Confucian ideals were held during the Han period in order to make sure that civil servants were ideally suited to the tasks at hand. Confucian ideals went beyond mere examinations. Then, as other times in history, landowners were considered to be vital, important, politically. Rather than try to fight the landowners, the Han gave them more responsibility, as well as establishing a Confucian tie between landowner and those who worked the land, where both respected the other. This extra level of respect made the landowners very happy, meant that they were less likely to revolt against the new higher taxes. Choose one of the following prompts. Circle which one you are answering. Use prior knowledge and evidence from the sources to support your response. Write at least 5 sentences. 10 points. Choose one of the following prompts. How did the Han Dynasty strengthen the Chinese bureaucratic state? Or, how did the Han Dynasty expand their empire?